sent people to the party office to beat up his opponent's supporters, and they stripped some women naked. At least that's what we heard. And you saw the video clips. Those are the characters that I have to deal with. And they insist. So what happened? The following week, people went back to court. And the court said, yes, nullify everything you did yesterday, because it's, why do you have to keep doing that for 5 years? In fact, the term of the executive has expired. It's every 2 years. They're there 5 years. Now they're going to conduct elections to elect themselves into perpetuity. And they tell you, hey, in 2023, we did it back. The whole lineup. Are you proud of SLPP right now? No. Are you proud of this executive? No. We love the party, but the leadership is bad. And there's no sign that it will change. Prince Hadi is going to be chairman, that's my prediction. Abbas, the famous Abbas Bundu, you know what I mean by that, is going to be the Secretary General. They're going to do their coronation in Kenema, and you don't dare oppose. And they've said it. Even in 2023, will they continue? That's what Paupa means. Paupa means we hold on for 10 years. Win or loss. My dear brothers and sisters, I did not go home to fight for flag bearer of SLPP.
Yes, sir.
I went home to be the president to transform the country.
There you go.
To work for the unemployed youth.
Yes, sir.
Not to be in a party where we're fighting each other 24/7.
Yes, sir.
No. No.
Yes, sir.
For some people, you have to understand why. This is their life and death. Some Monday, if not to flag bearer, if you not hold small office by proxy, now that party day, they're not the invite and set for dinner. So in identity, in existence, now for hold that position. And not the get what they eat. Pass is a mina secretary general or mina organizing blah blah blah. Hey, yes, so they go win one day, look 5,000. You know, and not $1 they talk. Yeah. Look 2 million. So their whole existence is to hold on, and they will do everything to hold on. With all of this, I just said, look, time is running out. I see the poverty 24/7. I see the suffering, I feel it. I go around the country. You see people struggling. Think about it, those of you who are economists here. From August to November last year, that our country changed 3 policies. I'm telling you. Yeah. Look 2 million. So their whole existence is to hold on, and they will do everything to hold on. With all of this, I just said, look, time is running out. I see the poverty 24/7. I see the suffering, I feel it. I go around the country. You see people struggling. Think about it, those of you who are economists here. From August to November last year, that our country changed 3 policies. I'm telling you, I've been in the energy system for some time, yeah? And I know energy policy around the world. Even you here. In this United States, when petrol prices go up by 20 cents when they complain, it becomes an election issue. Gas prices are going up. We sit in Europe and say, what's wrong with these guys? We are paying, what is it, 2-3 euros per liter. These guys are complaining. That is how sensitive energy policy is. When your electricity tariff goes up, the crisis in Europe, governments change. In our country, I couldn't believe this. Some of my colleagues asked me, it cannot be true, Kandeh. I said, let me tell you what happened. Within 2.5 months, the exchange rate depreciated by 11%. The government decides to raise electricity tariff all over 60%. Next thing we know, because how do they do it? You buy, you get half what you paid for. Then they raise fuel prices. At that time, what was it, 450, 4,500, 6,000. I sat there and said, holy cow, what is the poor man living on today? The level of inflation. There were consultants coming to Sierra Leone. They come to my office, say, Dr. Yumkella, is it real here? They're killing your people. I said, of course I know. Of course I know. You remove the subsidy like that, boom. It is not that you will not remove it, but the timing is damn wrong. Within 6 to 8 weeks, you slap the people with more taxes, and there's no sign of a government with austerity. None. So it simply means you want more money to spend again. That is why I went home, to fix economic, social, and political problems, not to be in SLPP, what do you call it, flag bearer, shenanigans, and musical chair. So I said, I hang me boots, I hang me team. Would they blow now? Would they reflect how they move forward? Because it's about Sierra Leone first, country first. For the young generation, I hope history judges me fairly. I hope. My message to the young generation, as you were speaking, I just started typing right up. You just inspired me. So I wrote this down right now. For the youth, my decision and action should be a lesson to you. That you do not settle for less. Not for less, but for hopelessness. Yes. Now for Biao, now so we do now. Hey, yeah, you know they change. You say, well, of course they change. But you don't understand. You know they change. Don't settle for less for nobody. Especially if you live in the first world. Believe that you can be a Bill Gates. Believe that you can be Elon Musk. You know Elon Musk? Yeah, the big innovator in energy. Yeah? He introduced his car. I've sat in it. In Germany, they drove me into it just to prove to me. Now he's lowering the cost. The new model is 30. The first one was about 70-something thousand. Now at 30,000. He's heading to give them hell. Electric car, less fuel, maybe fully electric very soon. Let nobody make you settle for less. You do not have to sacrifice excellence for mediocrity and corruption. Never. I can't do that. I just cannot. And people cannot understand this. 30 years, I worked like this, stayed up at night, sacrificed weekend, 30 years to achieve. The law says do it this way. It's the bad way, because that's so we time. And if you don't can't talk to me, this all not be. Hello. Now the law will follow the Constitution.
Yes, sir.
The Constitution. Don't let anybody. Years, it was all about excellence. Because I know exactly why the OECD countries are #1 in technology, in education, in healthcare, in If you do, you can't innovate. You can't innovate. So I hear now this week people forecasting my political career. He's going to fail. People are predicting what I'm going to do. I said they have not read my CV.
Yes, sir.
They have not gone to ask people, tell me about Dr. Yumkella, the professional. They would know I created something new. Yes, the first Robert McNair scholarship program in the... Yeah, you go to Michigan State. 10 years ago, I built it up from scratch. It doesn't work for me. I believe in innovation.
Yes.
About a month before I went home, 400 people. I said, at a minimum, I will change the political narrative in Sierra Leone. Accountability must be there.
Yes.
And yes, we will we will debate the quality of our schools.
Yes.
It is unacceptable. It is wrong. And we for talk about time. But in a classroom, it is wrong, for God's sake. Not so because I hate somebody, not because now people begin there. It is wrong that 3-4 months, they pay salary of people. But we see people that they live like pharaohs and kings now in nation. And they're not, they do nothing. You get an information minister when they blast me for the last 3 days. Yeah? But I told people that I cannot answer him. What the allegations he's making, if not the president self talk, I go answer. Because boy, I don't be about before inauguration they take place. I've been doing the meet head of state there for 5 years. I don't even do speech in front of all African heads of states. 2008, it's on the video. It's on the AU website. It's one of the best speeches there. I've been told. They say of all times. So they keep an before APC kind of government, me need for impersonate person.
No.
Oh, give me a break. Only a semi-illiterate. It defies logic.
Keep talking.
It defies logic. This man don't they meet heads of states before APC win power. I don't arrange for heads of state for go na salon. Now me need for impersonate person for go say, "Bra, I want to talk to you." Hell no. Hell no. I have people who were my staff who are heads of government today. So now me get for impersonate person. So people say, bingo. But yes, that is your Sierra Leone, where people are in office, fleece. Yes, sir. Everything is propaganda. Yes, I gave you the numbers. The 80% youth unemployment. Then you know the faker. The boy not get job, he not get job. So propaganda, you go work small, the boy not get job. Graduates from university, 3 years, no job. Una go check. Na fact. Yeah? UNDP and World Bank, now they pulled the report last month. Not to me. They say almost 70% of the people, they live below $2 a day. Not to Yumkella writes the report. This is fact. This is your Sierra Leone. Where talks say you get almost 20,000 ex-servicemen that do not have sustainable livelihoods. Number. If you say me number, I'll give you. Since last week, since my press statement, called Teachers, Unpaid Teachers Group. I have met them. Andrew Kiley don't write about her. 10,000 unpaid and uncertified teachers. Some people even say the number high. Not to me, Duan. Now the situation is salon. If you get 10,000 unpaid, unqualified teacher, what did they teach people begin? I have to look beyond the SLPP. I have to look at our nation. My brothers and sisters, you sick in another country. I was sick 2 months ago. Yes, ma'am. I've only done a bit. I will tell which hospital. I have the picture here. Told my wife, I said, take a picture. I need to show this to friends around the world when I go. I was lying there. I'm still in the 1% of that society. In the talk, in the chuchu, he put her within 5 minutes, they are not in this way. As weak as I was, malaria don't bang me and other things too. I see my hand is So weekly I said to her, na Vienna, na yaden ki put her for me. Ah yes, doctor, you get 5 days. Last 2 weeks ago I was in my village and I went by boat to Balancera. I said no. Water, toilet, and do ya them and me then they die with it. Balancera is right next to my village. But you get for work 1 mile, for jump in a boat, it they take 5 minutes no I say the lady hat. Take cross. Okada no de deal. The government threw everything in. Place no day for park the cheaply. Because they must win it. But those people do not have clean water. They get money. They get rest. I tell the people, they say, "Una take her." That money for build the clinic, now they bring so. That money, you wanna ask me for cut barrier not to so, then say yes. I hear say they don't bring bond to pan not to so. I say, "Una build una cut barrier now," because then they supposed for them build 10 years ago. But when they wanted to win that seat, everything came down. 2 presidential aspirants, the Secretary General, the Chief of Staff. Look at awareness there. You see the list. For win 1 green ward seat. Yes, this is why you have to be serious. We are heading for a 1-party state. I say that freely. People don't, hey, let's talk about that. I say you have to understand who I am. I fought against a 1-party state at age 17, for God's sake. I fought against it. People know my history. We started demonstrations from CKC, Tejala, against the one-party dictatorship. They don't listen to we walk and not so. So I tell people, this is not about person. It is not a personality fact. I'm not a fact person. Are they against systems? Way bad for we country. One-party state bad. If we not organize, all that money we don't get that. APC they win back now. And I tell you, they will stay for over 10 years. Then they talk 20 years of one regime. My brothers and sisters, I've gone around the world. I've gone around the world. It makes sense for change system every 10 years.
Yes, yes.
One great man no get all the answer. China, they change the whole hierarchy every 10 years. I have been there during the change, and they tell you the logic. It is a one-party state, but the government hierarchy has to go. The party hierarchy has to go. So a fresh team takes them another level. And every 10 years, they advance significantly. We on there say, whether an SLPP party or the ruling party, they're not the left. More time. Take it serious. What they threw at Kitchen, when I go look at the newspaper last week, this was there. It is the first election they lost in 9.5 years in the north. It was like an earthquake. Every news